Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. Good morning, and yes, you made it to day 7. This is the first week down. I'm starting to see amazing results with everybody, so I'm really excited about that. People have been messaging me, and I'm getting all kinds of stuff that I just absolutely love to hear. This is day 7 of the One Big Impact 30-day challenge, and we're all here to not only lose weight, but work on ourselves and be better, be our best own self that we can be, because honestly that's what this is about. You're here because you want to improve yourself, and that is amazing. That's what I'm here for too. Like, seriously. And you guys might find that strange or whatever, but I learn an amazing amount of things from you guys. So today I actually am not doing a workout video. At the end of this video I am going to give you a physical activity to do. So it's kind of interesting. I'm kind of excited about it. But I'm going to run through 10 things that I want you to think about, work on, and remember. So the first thing is believe in yourself. When doing anything, obviously, in life, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can lose this weight. You have to believe that you can be you can be your goal weight. A lot of people are, if you're 250 pounds and you're like, and you're, say you're 5'1" and you're 250 pounds and you want to be, 125 or 120 or whatever. A lot of the times it's really hard to see yourself in that body or in that mindset, because either you've never been there or it's been so long or whatever. So you have to believe, just knock out the negative thoughts and believe that you can do it. And honestly, believing in yourself is half the battle, because once you believe in yourself, there's literally nothing anybody can do to stop you. The number 2 thing is don't listen to others' negativity. You're going to get this a lot. A lot of the times, unfortunately, it's going to be people that love you and care about you most. A lot of their negativity is based on the idea that they think they're saving you or holding you back from, you feeling pain of not being able to achieve this goal or whatever. Maybe you've tried before and they're trying to save you from failing again or whatever. And in all reality, they're not helping you at all. Have a talk with them. Say, hey, look, this is what I'm working on. This time I'm going to achieve it. I know maybe I failed before. That's okay, because I know that aspect and that idea or that way that I was trying before didn't work. That way I know this can work. So I'm going to work on me. You work on you. Just keep your negative, or keep your comments to yourself. Don't go to people saying you're so negative, because I promise you that's going to backfire. It's like going to a chick and be like, she's mad or whatever, and she's screaming at you like you're in a relationship, and you're just sitting there like, are you done? Are you done? Are you done? She's going to get pissed. You just shut up and listen. Seriously, I've learned from personal experience. That's probably why she divorced me years back. And so definitely don't approach certain situations like that. Please, if people are negative, don't tell them they're negative. Maybe they're not projecting it in that way, and it's just coming out that way to you because you're so sensitive about this change in your life, which is okay, but you need to learn how to deal with it from their aspect as well. So number 3 is when you have bad self-talk, tell yourself to shut up. Literally, if you're sitting there and you're like, here's some self-talk for me. John, you're going to be fat forever. I'd be like, shut up. Shut up. Shut up, John. No, you're not going to be. You're going to be great. And just start. If you have one bad thought, hit it with 3 positive thoughts. Eventually, those thoughts, they're not going to go away, but those thoughts will not take as much precedence over controlling your life. Literally, tell yourself to shut up. I know it sounds stupid, but when you do, when you say, shut up, John, or, and say it in your head, because obviously, if you start doing it, I've walked out in the is in the street in the morning, and I'm just like, I scream, "Shut up!" You know, because I'm having bad thoughts or whatever. I don't recommend that because my neighbors sometimes look at me weird, which is also my aunt and my uncle. But it is what it is. Once you say that, you realize how dumb, how insignificant those thoughts are, and that they're just that. They're just thoughts, and we can't always control what's going to come into our minds. Actually, you can never control what's going to come into your mind, but you can control how to use it. So, number 4, realize. What does that say? Realize you. Oh, a lot of people get stuck in the idea. So, like when you quit smoking or whatever, or when people attempt to quit smoking, which I did. I quit a lot of things. I don't really talk about my whole life story. I probably will eventually, but sorry, I slept in today. It's horrible. Slept in. It's like 5:32, and I woke up an hour ago. Okay, I didn't sleep in. That's late for me because I've been waking up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, realize that life is not happening to you because you're making a lifestyle change with your food or your exercise or whatever. A lot of people get stuck in the idea that, oh, I'm a victim. I'm being victimized or whatever. And the reason you think that, like I said with quit smoking, all of a sudden you quit smoking and then like you think, oh, there's too much stress. There's too much stress. Oh, I need a cigarette. That cigarette that you needed literally did not eliminate any stress. It did nothing for you. So literally eating a whole cake when you're stressed out because you're changing your way of eating is not going to help you. It's actually going to make you worse. You're going, first of all, you're stressed. Now you just ate a whole cake and now you're depressed. So you're like stress depressed, and those are two bad things. So don't ever think life is happening to you just because you're changing your lifestyle. Life was happening to you before. There was stress before. There was life before. Seriously. So don't ever think that. Number 5 is realize that you're on a road to something better. A lot of the times we get stuck in thinking about, you got a meal plan, you got to exercise, you got to, do research, you got to, mindful think about what you're putting in your mouth and being careful about eating, bad things or whatever. And a lot of times you get wrapped up in all those things. The one thing that we forget about is the fact that you're changing your life for something better. Honestly, I know you may not think, it's like having a puppy. Somebody comes over and they see your puppy, right? And they come back 6 months later and you always hear them say, oh my gosh, your puppy's so big. And you're like, no, he didn't even grow. And in all actuality, that damn thing grew like 2 feet. That damn dog is huge and it's still humping people and it's awkward. And that is the reality. Like you're grinding every day on diet, exercise, meal plans, worrying about the lifestyle change, exercise, all that stuff. I said exercise twice, right here and here, which is kind of weird, but I did, sorry. But you're worrying about all those things and you're not seeing the change because you're there every single day. Once you get down, like, say your goal weight's 60 pounds and you get down 45 pounds. You're not going to realize it on yourself like as much as suddenly, boom, somebody's going to be like, damn, are you losing weight? And you're like, maybe a couple pounds, and then you're going to start realizing it because everybody else is realizing it, like the puppy. They don't see you every day. You see yourself every day. So you're not going to be able to be a good gauge of what is actually happening rather than other people seeing you. So keep that in mind that you're on a road, and it can be a long road sometimes, to something better. Number 6, it can be hard. No, it's not. Let me change that. It's not, it can be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because you're gonna work your ass off. You're gonna get blood, sweat, tears. You're gonna be standing in the ice cream aisle looking at the ice cream like, I went through, I could just have it one time. No, you can't. No, get out of the damn store right now. Walk out. Walk out that door. Especially if you're watching me right now. if you're watching me, get your ass out of the store. Seriously. um, I have literally tried to justify the ice cream aisle 100,000 times. It has been so sad. I've spent like an hour in the ice cream aisle reading and calculating all the net carbs, trying to justify how I can make these ice creams work. I don't care what it is, a Breyers, a Dryers, Carb Smart, Halo Top, none of that shit is good for induction or any type of ketogenic state. If you want to be in ketosis, you better not be needing no damn ice cream. That's just it. That's it. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But I promise you, once you get to that point, every once in a while, once a month or something, and that's what I'm working on, building a system to where you guys can, have a once a month thing or whatever. Not once a month where you gorge yourself, but once a month where you can treat yourself and you can do something nice. But I don't recommend that in these early stages. If you're within 5 pounds of your goal weight, send me a message. We'll figure out how you can work it in to be safe, to where you're not actually screwing up and completely unfolding your whole lifestyle or whatever. So remember, it can be hard, but it's worth it. It is so freaking worth it. Trust me. Number 7, keep going no matter what. Eventually, you'll fall asleep. It's successful, and you're going to wake up and forget what the hell you were tripping on. So, like those things, you're going to have temptations. You're going to be thinking about tacos or ice cream or cake or whatever. Obviously, you can see what the hell I like, tacos, ice cream, cake. You're going to be thinking about those things, but keep grinding. Keep grinding. Pick up a book, read a book, get on the treadmill. Eventually, you're going to get so tired, you're going to fall asleep, you're going to wake up successful, and you're going to have no freaking idea what the hell you were running from, or even remember. So the best thing is to grind and grind and grind until you wake up the next day and you have no idea what happened. Seriously. It's really that easy. Number 8, get busy in the direction of your goals. If your goal is to lose 50 pounds, say your goal is to lose 200 pounds. That's a big number. It really is. But if you're looking to lose 200 pounds, you can break it down like this. You could say, all right, I'm going to lose 50 pounds by changing my way of eating. I'm going to lose 50 pounds by exercising. I'm going to lose another 50 pounds by educating myself on what a proper meal plan would be. And I'm going to lose another 50 pounds by getting off my ass and just doing stuff more. You can do it like that. And you got to start working in each one of those areas. Wake up every single day and put importance to these things. Write yourself a list. I read that in a book recently. Write yourself a list the night before about A, B, C, D, and E. What are the most important things that you're going to work on the next day? And you could do this doesn't have to be with like weight loss. This can be with any aspect of your life. But you can do it like, I have a financial list. I have a weight loss list. I have a being a good parent list. And you could have, 3 lists for the next day or whatever. And you could have A, B, C, D. A, most important, A, meaning you work on A. I work on weight loss education for 30 minutes every morning, right when I wake up, and I don't do anything until that is done every single day. Once you do that, you're going to get busy on working in the direction of your goals and actually obtaining them. So please stay focused on what your goals are, and actually working towards them, because it's the law of attraction. They're going to be working towards you at the same damn time. Number 9, realize your time here is limited. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm really not. Yes, I am. Be scared. Be afraid. Your time is very limited here. A lot of people say, I'd say, if you're not living a healthy lifestyle, you're probably going to live maybe 50, 60, something like that, maybe less. You're going to have a heart attack or whatever. And don't get me wrong, you can jump out in front of a truck on accident and die at 30 or whatever, knock on wood. I don't want anybody to have that happen. But I'm just saying, your time here is limited. You are only going to get this one chance to make it right. A lot of people say, well, I'll quit smoking tomorrow. I'll travel the world when I retire. I'll lose 10 pounds in 10 years. I don't have time. You know, that's all you have right now. Because later, you're going to run out. Because when you're 60 and you're thinking, damn, I didn't travel the world. I didn't make time for that. Or damn, I'm on my deathbed and I never tried to lose that 10 pounds. And now, maybe if I had, I wouldn't have these health issues, or I wouldn't be as diabetic, or I wouldn't have all these problems. So please, please, please stop making excuses for time. You have to be stronger than your excuses. I know I say that all the time, but it's true. And a lot of people that are stronger than their excuses are the strongest people out there. When you can, you're never going to feel bad about being stronger than your excuses. If you say, no, I'm not going to the gym. You say, no, you know what? Even if your ass gets in the gym and you are shit, if you get in there and you just like lollygag and you're like, I didn't want to go to the gym, but you're still walking on the treadmill, you're still burning calories. And you're still, you're doing a workout, but it ain't what you tried to be working out or whatever. You're still burning calories. You're still building muscle. You're still working in the direction of your dreams and your goals. Don't think that that's not a good thing, because it is. It's amazing. You're really still working on not putting your goals to the side. The next thing, number 10, final thing that I want to talk about before I get into what the physical activity is for today. Realize how damn amazing you are. A lot of this stuff, a lot of us get overweight because we're stressed out, or we have bad self-esteem, or we had a messed up childhood, or we don't know how to eat properly. And a lot of people that are overweight have many psychological issues with, and I'm talking about myself and others that I talk to and that I deal with, that can be associated with being overweight and just overall not feeling good about yourself. You can get depressed about it. You can get anxiety. There was so many times I would walk through. At 350 pounds, that's not huge. Okay, that's not huge. There's people that I see every day that are 400, 500, 600 pounds. But when you're 350 pounds, you're not attractive. I wasn't anyway. It wasn't attractive on a 5'9", 5'10" foot guy. And you're walking through the store, and your mind feels, attracted to other people or whatever. So you look, and you could feel. No, I don't want to say the disgust, but you could feel that nobody was feeling what you were feeling. And that wears on you, man. That really does. And people notice, when you're struggling because of your weight or whatever. I used to sit in the line at Walmart, and if I went to the bathroom within an hour or two, my hemorrhoids were so bad because I was so overweight and I was eating so much more than I should ever have been. It was so painful. For about 2 hours, I would have to squat in the line and actually kneel and just sit there silent. And I would have to block everything out. The pain was so freaking horrendous. Everybody noticed. My cousins, my wife, my kids, and it was insanely excruciating. And people notice those things. So you have to get out of that mindset sometimes. You have to realize that you are a spectacular human being. You're overweight. So what? You're not going to be overweight forever. You're here because you're changing your life. You have changed your mind, and a changed mind is a changed life. But you have to realize, because you came here, that is amazing. Because you care about yourself. You love yourself. And you have every right to, because you're awesome. Seriously, you have to remember that each and every day, how damn amazing you are, how strong you are, how beautiful you are, how awesome you are, how spectacular you are, how intelligent you are. All those things. You have to constantly tell yourself how great you are, because you are. You seriously are. Every human is. but especially you. Not that you're any greater than anybody else, but you're pretty awesome, and you have to pat yourself on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back. I know everybody says that, but you know what? A lot of the times we defeat our own selves most. Sometimes we are our own worst enemies. Because if you were to take your shirt off, I am absolutely deathified of people seeing me without my shirt on. And it's got even worse because I lost weight and stuff, so I'm extremely self-conscious about that. I'm actually like breaking out in a sweat thinking about it right now. I just always have been because I've always dealt with weight issues, and you know, the cool kids used to call me Jugs or Marshmallow or Fat Man or whatever, and it was funny then, but it really wasn't. I didn't want to be that. You know, I wanted to be cool, but I never got that. So I think a lot of the times, if I were to take my shirt off, you know, a lot of people wouldn't be. I'm actually offended by myself. If I look in the mirror, you know, I don't see, you know, what other people do. I see, you know, I'm just upset because I don't want to be that or whatever. So I think it's important that you realize that you can be your own worst enemy, and a lot of the times what you see is not anything close to what anybody else sees. Damn, I did not realize that. It was going to get me all emotional. But those are the 10 things, and today on day 7, I'm giving you a little bit of a break. I want you to do 1 hour of physical activity, and there's a catch to this. It's not just an hour of physical activity. I want you to do it with someone. Did you see my pen? The first time I went to Europe, this is the one thing I bought. It was a pen. I bought it at the Windsor Palace, but it says Buckingham Palace. Okay, gypped. But it's a really cool pen. But it acts funny. It kind of falls apart. But everybody that uses it likes it. Anyway, so 1 hour of physical activity with someone. Now, I would prefer it was like your child. If you don't have children, maybe a sister, a mom. If you don't have a sister or a mom, maybe you have a dog. Maybe you have a cat. Maybe you have a snake. I don't know how the hell you're going to do physical activity with your snake. And I don't want to see it because I don't like snakes. But if you don't have a snake or a human to hang out with, I want you to, after your activity, and I recommend you do this regardless if you have a human or not. After your activity, spend 30 minutes doing something you enjoy, something you love, something you love. I have recently, where is it? I've recently picked up quite the hobby of reading. So I'm going to spend 30 minutes today reading. Ouch. Oh my gosh, I just hit my knee. 30 minutes today reading. Actually, I'll probably do like an hour. But aside from that, I want you to remember that this is your life, and I want you to enjoy it. And you have to feed your soul as well as, you know, changing your mind to live a more positive, healthful life. That actually entails you enjoying it too. A lot of people don't enjoy exercise. I personally love it. I love exercise. You saw the bigger room is it's just exercise. I'm living in this little shack over here because I like exercise more than I do worrying about, you know, the comforts of a room or whatever. So please do your best. If it's sewing, it may be running or something like that. I don't care, whatever it is. Do 30 minutes of just you time. If it's laying in the bed, quiet from the children, having your husband take care of the kids, beat him up, tell him to do it because, I don't know, tell him you'll leave him or something. I don't know if he's going to leave you, but you can, don't beat him up. Oh my gosh, don't beat him up. Don't beat your husband. Don't beat your wife either. Don't beat them. Just make sure they know that you need 30 minutes to yourself today to do something to feed your soul. to feel better about yourself, to rejuvenate, and to get your mind off of all the stresses of life. You guys, this is Jonathan with One Big Impact. This is day 7 of the One Big Impact 30-day challenge. If you like our videos, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Hashtag be stronger than your excuses. I have a new tattoo coming soon. I don't know how soon, but I'm curious if you have a guess of what it's going to be, put it in the comment section below. I bet it's pretty easy to guess. But it's definitely coming soon because, don't do that. I almost gave it away. But if you're new here, also check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. Follow me on Instagram at Live My Fit Lifestyle. You can add me. You can add me on Fitbit. My Fitbit is broken, but I'll probably be getting a new one soon. I think I'm gonna upgrade. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. I've been spending way too much money. I have to make money. If anybody knows how I can make money, let me know. Because I need to make stuff really bad. Okay. Have a beautiful day, guys. Keep up the good work. Seriously. And I think you guys are all amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the support. And have an awesome day. Let's kill this next week. Peace. Oh, remember to spread love. I said it on every video.